Hey everyone, I'm here to talk about Love Scenes Begin. Reviews and a little bit spoilers. Because there only a little bit spoilers in the game. Not a lot. But let's get to the point. Love Scenes Begin is a good game. It's better than those spoilers, I would say. But I would say this, the character of Max and Chloe is really in sync because you see the pace of when you play as Chloe, you get to see what Chloe reacts to any level. But when you go to Max's point of view, you get to see the results, what happens to Max with Chloe. And to me, like, okay, this is good. The pacing was good. The choices were better. But like, I think to me, the only thing why I did not like, I'll tell you later of this, but I'll say this. The thing that you connect during the story with Chloe, Airplane, or Max, with the photos or with the hand drawing of the Chloe's art design, it was good because you can see how much you connect during the game and how many times you try to see that Chloe is very more matured, very more I say better than Max, I say. Um, when it comes realizing the consequences of your actions, I say. Because the entire game, you try to save Cardon from the fire. Did it work? Yes and no. Um, because in the game of this, what I didn't like about it, spoilers for this, Leon, is you have technically five villains are trying to put a problem to Cardon. Is Safi or Safi's mom or this kid from they meet as in Chloe from the turtle of the ball that when you meet this kid you realize that he's a good kid. He just has issues. Um but I just feel like okay, this is not a villains here. But one of them or two of them broke Cardon for good. Um I'm saying this. There's another character named Joe in the same place when you play as Chloe. Um and the kid and Lucas. So pretty much those three are in suspect of Chloe's eyes what happened to Cardon. But Max's point of view is actually uh either Reggie, Ren, or Safi or Safi's mom. And to me like okay this is too much. This is too much of a plot of villains. And to me I think to me it was just too much because when you get to a point ending that I really love, but I really am disappointed because what they done. When you get to point all the choices, they try to save Kai down from the fire and all that thing. Um, the choices in the end do not matter because when you get to the point of the story, and now I'm gonna talk about spoiler because this makes more sense when you get to the point of spoiler. Um, and the ending game, what I love about it so much, when you try to save Moses and all that, and you do, and Chloe, you save her as well, but the result is this. Um, the last right choice, you get to have the choice to pick Chloe, and the choice of that is my favorite, but the result is based when the guy wanted to have a good moment of choice of Chloe being the hero, not a side hero of it. For example, in the end of the game, we need to save Cotton from the fire, and you did it, and you did that. But some people die, and they do. Depend on if haven't reacted enough well to save someone else. Um, and mainly, the choice of this, the biggest choice, the last one, is you play as Chloe, but Chloe saw a letter by Moses, because Moses gave her a letter and a photo. And that photo, um, if you give the photo to Max of this by Chloe, because Chloe has a letter in the photo that has a lot of emotion, and Chloe has to make a choice to either give the photo to Max and try to save the people again, the very second time, and the ending just felt happy, but very not the best, I would say. Why the other ending, the Sudam, was a sweet, but the first one I'm not there yet, so I'm trying to replay that again. The second ending is a happy ending. If you don't give the photo to Max, the original photo from the very beginning of the game that Moses gave Chloe, um, and you burn it instead. You go with Max to Arcadia Bay to meet Chloe's mom and the rest of the people in Arcadia Bay, and you get to enjoy the happy ending of Chloe and Max. And to me, the ending of that one, if you burn the photo as Chloe, you get the better ending. But you give the photo to Max, you get another good ending, but it's the same ending. Just one of them is not the greatest, the other one is far better. As I said before, if you burn the photo as Chloe and risk Max choosing to save the world again, that's the better ending. Because it is when you burn the photo. But you don't and give the photo to Max, you have a better ending, but the same inclusion. It's not a sad ending, it's not a bad ending, it's a happy ending. You really have two good endings. And the second one, you give the photo to Max. You pretty much, your choice that you made to save the fire does not matter. It doesn't. Because in the end game, when you give the photo to Max, she will go back in time and reset all your choices and do the same choice again, but in a quick timing. Because Moses realized that Chloe is very responsible to save Max's life, to not go back in time again. But, because Max is very powerful now, very powerful. She tried to save Chloe so fast, like it's not even like close how powerful she is now. And to me, I'm just very disappointed in those two choices because I rather take the burning photo because the burning photo one, I think to me like is a better option as a happy ending for Chloe and Max because Chloe saved Max in the ending as a good friend or as a good relationship as a friend. Because she didn't want Max to use her powers and just live her normal life better. But the other one is like the same, everything, same ending, just not as good. Um, all I'm saying is the ending of the story of the second one is just not my favorite. It's not. The big ending one is just was my favorite the most. It was just, yeah, the choice of Chloe is the ending of the story. Um, it's her choice in the ending. It's a whole reset, pretty much. Instead of Max having the choice to save Arcade Bay, um, but the opposite is Chloe is trying to save Max, not Max saving the world. The opposite. And I like it. I really do. I like that they put some effort on giving the choice to Chloe instead. But just to me, like the second ending was choice was not my favorite because it's the same ending as the first one. This I think the first one is better. Um, but I said to this, was Love Chains being good as I was told you? Yes. Sophie is not the best character I would say, but good enough now with the reunion I would say. She's better in the reunion than that was supposed to, I would say. But I would say this. When it comes with the plot twist or the last choices or anything else, um, I'd rather stick to the burning photo and let Chloe save Max because I think to me it's the best ending ever. Still, the second one is terrible. Um, because it's the same good ending, just different. Um, like I won't say it's not terrible, but it was like not as exciting as the first one because the game has two good endings. Not a bad ending, none of that at all. Just two good endings. That's it. Um, I'm saying this. I think Love Chains 1 and Love Chains Before Storm and Love Chains Colors are still better endings of the second choice of the ending. It's still better than Reunion's second ending choice. Because hey, the game itself is fine. It's good. Just they ruined the moment of Chloe's choice. And I think to me that's the part I think I really am sad about because I think to me like Chloe had the chance to save Max, but you don't choose that. You get that happy ending, but it's not as good as the burn photos. But that's spoiler on that one. I hope you all enjoy the game. Comment down below what you think of the ending of the game itself, and tell me about it because I want to know your opinions, how you feel of the game of Reunion, and tell me would would you have the better photo and have the better ending, or let Max go back in time again and have a semi-good ending, but it's not the same as that one. Um, but that's all I want. Stay safe, enjoy the game. I hope you all enjoyed the game as much as I did.